that some of these people deal in like transformations. And if somebody is like been overdue for an upgrade, somebody purposely didn't do it. Like, hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second, y'all. Bring it, buzz you in your eye. See what smart stuff you got to say after that. I'm trying to see it. Okay, hold on one second. Hold on, I feel it under my foot. Hold on.
Now you got blood all over.
Hold on one second.
Mom, what is that? Your blood? I stepped on that, Mom. Put a pad on. That's what pads are.
It's too much.
What do you mean? How did that? Mom, how? Mom, how did that happen?
I have no
If
idea.
you had that.
It doesn't matter because it'd be going too much.
Ow! You said more embarrassing things on your video anyway.
I know.
It doesn't matter.
That don't mean I want to keep talking about it. We already got it out of the way over there. Why you want to come over here? Playing for the other team. All right. All right. So I'm hearing that somebody was telling some of their readers not to like show up in somebody's feed here. It's like somebody want to use, well, somebody want to use, that's why I say there's no rhyme or reason. I'm not on here trying to get out of nothing or whatever the fuck this is, but I'm hearing, you know what I'm saying? There's no rhyme or reason. My head is empty most of the time during the day. To be honest with you, it just that might be the energy of a dragon just breathing fire. To be honest with you, but somebody's trying to use the words on this channel to incriminate me, but they really can't. It's in the clause, and I'm innocent, so I'm not really concerned about it. But I do know that there's some filthy people in the background that have had access to transport or to TSA of human beings, possibly like me or me. I don't know. I think they have to make something look like something. Okay, to get something on record about something, but I was getting that there's a false queen here. And they're like, thank you for making everything so effing worse. But this person feels like you or I have said something to incriminate ourselves. And this person, therefore, is going to get something next. But but this is not a queen. I told you. Anything that's born of my father is not the queen. I'm different. Now you had to ask them why. You get what I'm saying? You had to ask them why. I just know I'm the queen. It's in my blood. It's already been. It's a calling of mine. So I was hearing something about watch the throne, something being postponed. I don't know. It's something about like somebody trying to whatever I was saying in my head over and over again on the way from the car is basically like somebody's like, okay, you saying you the queen, but yeah, not a sitting queen. I haven't sat yet. I haven't sat yet. Been crowned since birth, but I haven't sat on the throne. So it could be these people that were sitting on the throne, manipulating it, the Parhams, their clones, these industry people, people in the community, whoever else they let sit on this imaginary cyber Arcadia throne. Okay. Because of the way that this group thinks, I know that they wasn't letting me do it. You see what I'm saying? Even if the universe had me plugged into something, they found a way with this whole between the Kanika Jenkins thing and the death of the queen, the so-called death of the queen, they found a way to try to. It's really like some kind of exile or something. Because somebody sent me a message talking about some. I lost my no. I found me. I lost you, but I found me. But how is that? It's like I don't know. These people are wearing my skin or something like this. Like it's weird. These could be skinwalkers. Like this is somebody that could have illegally married me and then use that access to say I was crazy and then take over my crown. You get what I'm saying? But this was what they wanted to do in the first place. This don't have nothing to do with actually with me. You know what I'm saying? It's some maze or something here. Like because I feel like they try to use the Kendra girl, and I don't think any of these other children are this father's children. I really don't. I feel like if anybody, I'm the closest one that resembles him more than just facial features. But like I said, if I'm not that person's daughter, then somebody had to tell me how. Okay, and that's the only thing I can think is that these are the children of the dead version of the father, and I was the only one that was born while he was living, or the grandfather, the only one that was something of the grandfather or something. It's something strange about me being created. So we got the Joker here, this skeleton bird that's like, ugh. So I feel like somebody is like, oh, we were waiting today to see if she would say something to incriminate herself. I have $0 to my name, $0 in my account, no cash on me. You know what I'm saying? So somebody's like, oh, you just said you hired people to do stuff. Yeah, not yet, motherfucker. I ain't sat on the throne yet. Ain't nobody stupid. We in a session right now where don't nobody want to listen to what the fuck I got to say anyways. I ain't even started yet. So again, it's almost like telling them people your reign has ended. Mine is just beginning. So this is another reason why I don't give a fuck about nobody thinking I'm broke or something. I'm reveling in that shit. You see what I'm saying? Cause where? Doing what where? Talking to who where? I got zero text messages from family and friends, zero phone calls on any phone. I'm not hooked up to their highways and byways and they 5D because the whole thing was a plot against me. So there's nothing. I didn't come in here with no expectations but the fact that I'm going to be crowned. I've never been to real jail. I don't have a criminal record. I don't have anything on my credit. I don't have anything anywhere. It's like I said, unless with the two social security numbers, somebody else was put all the money and all of the movement on one social security number. But throughout my life, I only used one. I've only used one. I never used the other social security number with my name on it. So somebody else had to be using it. They could even put a different name on it or something. Or they could have kept the same name on it. Obviously, this is a different system. You have to be a part of this club to enter in, have access to these ways of spending money. It's almost like a crypto or something. I don't go looking for the description on these things. I don't believe in them. Bitcoin and crypto. I feel like that's for people that bit the apple or people that's cursed. That's how they've been spending their money, or that's how they've been funding terrorism. That's how they've been funding terrorism. So there's nothing. Like you gotta, in order to hire a hitman, you got to have some money. And so God was telling me that, basically, if these people was going, ever saying that like certain people gonna be thrown in prison, that's not me. But I feel like the hard times or the hard times that these people will go through. It's just like being grateful that even with the sorcery that's been going on in the household and maybe some kind of whatever these people are doing behind my back, you know, I'm still living in the house. I'm still put together. It's almost like with alchemy, somebody could have poisoned somebody or something. Okay. And I'm thinking that that could even be why I woke up last night with my eyes were like bloodshot red. But with the alchemist energy, somebody could be able to fight this off. But this is gross that somebody would be going this far to break into somebody's personal, regular so-called life and to penetrate their life in this way. And people are looking, they're on looking. But I told you, somebody needs me or you to die this life cycle. Say God got a plan for me to be in one more or two more life cycles before I actually die and come back in a new vassal, or something was supposed to happen at a certain time. If it don't, then you cursed. Whatever this is, the way I have to go is I have to remain a certain way. I have to remain holy. So I feel like this is why they try to strip people like this to get you to do something so you're not that no more. If they still pushing on you and beating on you and trying to cyberbully you, that means that you haven't lost yet. That's the guilty thing about these people. If you really, you have to learn how to read that shit back and forth. I feel like that's the reason why I sit here and listen to snakes, whether they're venomous or not, in tarot for the past 3 years, to learn that part. You see what I'm saying? And the natural gift or ability to pick up on things behind the scenes or things that can be unseen here. Because the thing about this is not 1500s. You can't just go take some horses and trample on a kingdom and kill everybody in there and whatever. Motherfucker, it's laws today. You see what I'm saying? It's laws today. And if they said that they changed something at 15, then why the hell? Okay, then why the hell is you still messing with somebody today? It don't make no sense. That sounds stupid. If they saying this overture or something changed at 15, which it did not change, it changed if not. You just been having people sitting there that's not supposed to be sitting there. And if it's found that they've been using this crown, they're going to jail. So today we got extra laws and shit like this. And people that made actual enemies that don't want your ass sitting in power, but they believe your shadow lies. They believe your shadow lies behind the scenes and watch you raise up everybody else when there was a lot of people that admired somebody's daughter here. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that did admire this child, whoever this is, if it's me or somebody else. They know the truth, but they were getting something out of it. It's like on the surface how my dad used to give me money, $100, $200, whatever. I go spend it with me and my friends. We go hang out or whatever. In the background, somebody was giving my friends millions of dollars to prepare for the future. Do you get what I'm saying? So, somebody was giving my friends millions of dollars behind the scenes to betray me or set me up or put stuff on me and record it. Let's just say this, okay? It's something like that. And we cutting the deck again on this King of Pentacles, Six of Wands. I don't know why they feel like it's so important. Because I'm sitting here in my living room. I've been living here. I've been at my house, unless we took a family trip, I've been at my house almost every day, unless I went away for the weekend to read books at a hotel. I've been sitting here the whole time. So I don't know why. I don't know. It's something strange about splitting energy here. Some way of splitting somebody's energy here. Okay. And I do feel I feel like somebody trying to scare somebody with saying like somebody slowly poisoning somebody. They could be doing that because I do feel like I've always been kind of a big girl, but my agility has always been up. And lately, for some reason, the agility is not. Like I'm moving slower, I'm breathing heavier. Somebody could say, "Girl, bitch, you always smoking cigarettes," but no, I feel like God gave me lungs of steel. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that I should just ruin my body, but this has also got something to do with these workout crew thing. Everybody seeing these people, nice and fit on Instagram and stuff like this. And these could just be people using AI. These people could be 400 pounds, 600 pounds behind the scenes using AI to advance in the world and to catch people's energy here. But in behind the scenes, they this much, but they're gonna use a regimen around somebody to say, "Oh, you unhealthy" or something like this. But if you look behind the AI, you're gonna see a big unhealthy motherfucker that's more unhealthy than you or me. So somebody is doing this. They're also nurturing relationships with mentally ill people. It's easier for them to work with the mentally ill. This is like a Jekyll and Hyde kind of energy. I feel like the haughtiness is people putting this, in they books, in they songs and shit like this, and then here we are today. The haughtiness is when they all fall down. Actually, somebody had a chance to make it right, but they knew you knew who you was, and they wanted you to bow down and kiss their ass for what already belonged to you, and that's not, or me, or whoever this is, and that's not gonna happen. This could also be somebody that looked like a man on the outside. They could even be famous, but this really a woman. And this person is not the queen. They don't have the genetics. The first thing on my deck over here was DNA. Somebody don't have the genetics. Like this is the difference between somebody being obsessed with you because they love you and obsessed with you because of your energy and using you as a battery pack. Or this like Dora in the fucking backpack. In real life, this person could have been so much more popular than you, dressed better than you, have all the shit, a new car, nice car, everything like this. All them other things that I didn't get as a teenager. Like the prom and the prom dress and the car, a new car when I was 16 when I got my driver's license or whatever. I didn't get that kind of stuff, right? Those would be big markers here that would make me feel responsible, or hey, I could do more things, or I could do something, or I could see myself driving myself to work every day. Those are little like markers. Okay. I told you some of these people was under programming to not spend time with their daughters, even if they was growing up with their fathers, so that the daughter could look for attention somewhere else. I feel like that didn't work though. This could also be somebody. Okay, somebody is okay. if there's a dead body of mine, it's almost like they putting the dead body here as me here to slowly break down instead of the body that God gave me to go through this trials and tribulation that these people was going to put me through at this time. So somebody got me with an unhealthy body that they found that could have been tested on and trashed or something like this. But whoever this is not getting the victory here. Or whoever this is that's always victorious, that was able to do this behind your back 6 times at least during these cycles to take something, this person is connected to this man and they're not getting it. And whatever queen they thought, the queen of diamonds or something like this, that they thought they had in reverse, to put this backwards queen in the upright, this person is not being burdened or they're not going to be burdened. Like, that's what I'm saying. They don't want it to be like for 30, somebody was sleeping for 40 years or 30 years or something like this, or in a coma. I call it a walking coma. It's just your brain ain't functioning at the level of everybody. It don't make them smarter or nothing. It just means somebody shut down your brain functioning so that you're not functioning at the rate of your peers and everybody else around you. Right? On top of that, these people could have had kept all their memories from past lives, like Lucy. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So this made these people, it made it easy for these people to play on somebody, like all this shit. Like, that's why I said these cases getting thrown out. Whatever this is against somebody, it's nonsense. It makes the justice system look wicked and whack. Like, this is what's gonna blow the roof off. This has been never done in history to prove that the justice system, and again, if somebody's a natural born queen of England, but also daughter of chieftain in America, and was denied by the chieftain, all this had to do was be proven, and the chieftain can't say shit. Nobody in England can say nothing. And I get to walk around here and build the empire that I want, right? Even if these people stole this money, I got the right to go and be in King of Wands energy with my tools and services to collect. It's like taxation, or like something like this here. Okay. Like, there's logs about this transport or something here. This could also be don't worry, because this girl or whoever this is, they're not getting nothing. If somebody was illegally married or something to somebody, they're not getting nothing. Or this could be a lie. Somebody could be getting something on the other end. Somebody like rerouted something. Also, somebody could have got in union with a Joker energy. And this Joker energy is not joking no more. Okay? Alright? Somebody could have had to step up to so that something else won't die here. Like, I don't know, somebody gonna find out in their family that nobody was who they was. Brothers and sisters was husbands and wives and shit. It's not like, oh, you got married to your wife and slept with you got married to your sister and slept with her. No, it's like these were makeshift families in the first place. They got plants that got put together to scam somebody, a queen. And somebody keep on trying to tack on some years, some imaginary years or something like this. But it's no such thing. Somebody's missing these tools that they need. That's a part of their birthright, so they can operate and know when somebody doing snake shit and shut it down. This is what this is. Like, this is pretend court and shit like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people wanting to play with somebody's life like this, they gotta find something else to do. They gotta find something, because somebody's lying here. So somebody's lying. It's like it's telling you, like, oh, I promise. I didn't even give Sue an invitation to the party. She's not gonna be there. I promise. And you pull up to this party of your best friend and Sue them there, or something like I don't know. Somebody's lying about something. What they seen in somebody's thoughts. If this is some kind of psychic investigation, Somebody's lying about what they seen in somebody's thoughts. Like in your head or in a drug test or in your bloodstream. See how this is streaming down? Somebody put something in something to make it seem like something. It's like I was watching something today when they was doing a drug test or something. Like the girl had put some kind of fluid inside this bowl and she put the cat's feet in there. And they was trying to see what kind of substance something was. It's like somebody put something in your urine cup. Somebody could have used a catheter to remove pee from somebody. And when they got the pee, they put some tablet in there, some drug or something. And somebody's like, oh my God. This could even be these girls that are being released from these birthing centers and don't even know that they've given birth to children. They just get placed on the side of the road, placed back at a hotel, placed at their home. And then to in order to never have this parent be able to say, find up if you a psychic, this could be women with mindsets or minds like mine. When you wake up or you doing a reading and you realize, what the fuck, did somebody take a baby from me? They're gonna have something. Well, oh, well, we found out when we took that baby from you. Well, first of all, let's go back to who the fuck told you to take a baby from me? Who got it? Where it's at? What you do with it? Second of all, when did all this happen? I didn't see any of this. Nobody read me no Miranda rights. I didn't see none of this shit. So you see that? Somebody took and put this lotus flower bomb because somebody don't want to let go of your yoni. This is an entity. I'm just thinking this is an entity or something. This is not like a regular human. This is somebody that wants you to shut up and be used because they just think you should be, just because. It ain't even because of your skin color. It's because somebody want to be control of something powerful so they can feel powerful. Somebody then put something in somebody's cup. Or this could be even a child. Somebody planted in something in somebody's cup. Somebody feels like they're taming someone or they have to. Confirmation. But this is legally, there's no such a thing. This is like you was born to inherit the crown. These people playing around for 30 and 40 years, somebody need to be there. Criminals, thugs, rapists, druggists, rappers, strippers. Everybody that sat on this throne to fill up the seat so nobody would know that the queen haven't been there for 30 years. And then you find somebody that's a well-rounded individual, a perfect queen. Oh my God, we didn't look at everything, but you think in your head, how can we contaminate this person's image? We can't have this person coming in as almost perfect. You get what I'm saying? But you won't change in the world. Who is this small group of people that think like this? That's where you start deleting motherfuckers right there. Because God didn't make no mistakes over here. I'm going to tell you that right now. So somebody could be holding somebody back. They find out you about to move forward. They get the message first and they go and do something to block you. Put your purse at a location where a dead body is at. Somebody's doing something like this. Because the only thing they know in this under back end is this is how you get in. I'm not going in there. So what you see what I'm saying? I'm not going in there. This is somebody that dismissed you or denied me or something before. Said I was stupid because somebody with a pretty smile or something convinced them in a big booty or something. But this person is stopping, but long as this person is stopping this, somebody about to get their money stopped. This could also be somebody trying to use cyber communication to get you to release your child to them. I'm telling you, somebody use a catheter or something. Like when you go have a baby and they stick that thing in your pee hole, okay? And they suck so that you don't have to get out the bed. Somebody did this to get urine and then they put something in it. Okay? It's almost like because like what are we testing here? Somebody's capabilities to see what there's no way that they knew. I don't understand because we already would have passed that part and got the badge already. if this was what it is, even though you're not supposed to be testing the Lord's, you know, you get what I'm saying? Somebody going to keep doing this and they're stopping their own money or something like this because somebody's supposed to be going off into a new union here. They got something and somebody's heartbroken about this because they about to have to pay something like I mean, this could even be like a lawsuit here. Wrongful because with death and reverse, this is giving me like wrongful death. This also could be keywords for so-called higher ups. If somebody try to take you off the grid and take you out of your functioning ace of cup that God gave you, somebody could have did a wrongful death so they can use your cup for a certain amount of years. That's why I'm saying I've been here and watched the throne for years. If you saying watch it, that means right now look. That's not futuristic. That's like look, watch the throne. Look, watch what's going on there. Mm, when I get on here and they say, I say, I'm about to do something different. When I get in, I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. When I get in, I'm about to do this. This is how I'm about to be running something. Somebody also like to hear my ideas so they can steal them. They know that I'm just gonna get on here and talk. And they say, don't tell nobody. This ain't that. This ain't that. You could never steal it. Even if you steal my stuff and implement it as my stuff. Like, I just be thinking sometimes where people's brain be at. Do they be thinking about this? Like, I feel like somebody got too many people on their team and they be going back and forth with these people. And somebody realizing that outnumbered was not the best way to go. With somebody that don't get moved like that. God balances something about alchemy that balances somebody out in times of stress. This who you want to be the president or a leader? I don't know. Hmm. Somebody could have also won a lawsuit secretly for somebody and then said, "Yeah, I got to this she's on drugs real bad. I got to be the one to take over the money," but they lied. I mean, somebody could have did this. I've never been a drug addict in my life. But somebody could have got away with lying in court saying that I was 3 times for 30 years or something like, oh, and then they wanted me to go online and be like on the Oprah show, get popular if I didn't talk bad about celebrities or tell the truth and get on Oprah and be like, yeah, because when I was 10 years old, I used to was on drugs and then, some shit like this. Somebody wanted, I just said that right there for the case of the reading. This is when it becomes illegal to use somebody's, you know, this is when it comes that you have some kind of intentions. If I say, girl, I could never think about, somebody saying like I'm on drugs, but I never touch drugs. And somebody go in court and say I'm on drugs. And that's just the only part of the clip. That's tampering with evidence. So and once I assess something or analyze it with my mental on that level, it's almost like you want to rub this shit off like a joke, but somebody is serious. Somebody is serious about having a court case with your name tied to it and going through with the whole thing, or just doing this in the chambers in the background and actually coming up with a verdict and putting something on paper, and you never seen any of these people. You never knew that you was under investigation ever. This is the kind of shit we talking about. It's nonsense. And I don't like nonsense. I don't like repeating myself, and I don't like nonsense. Not when it comes to big things that have some. And again, Life is too short. So even if this is just something that annoys somebody because you know it's fake, your mind is up here. These people' mind is down here, but they sitting up here and they got you down here, and you know that these people ain't gonna stop. It's like zombies until you shoot somebody in the head or something, or shoot them in their foot, or say something, shoot off at the mouth and say something that incriminates them that they shocked that you know, and then they might back off for a little while, but they're not gonna stop. They're not gonna stop. So it doesn't change the fact that this is something that could. I mean, I feel bad for people that don't have strong minds. This could ruin a person being taunted like this when you know it's fake. It's like somebody trying to say, "Girl, you know, Deontay died at that shooting. We was at that party last night, bitch, and Deontay and them was there, and he got shot and he died, and they're looking for you for the murder." It's like, dude, and the police be like, "I saw that you said 2 weeks ago that you was gonna be at the party." Okay, and I changed my mind and I didn't go to the party. So you wasn't at the party with Deontay. No, I wasn't at the party with Deontay. And somebody still want to talk to you. Why? I just told you I wasn't at the party. Do you have some proof that I was at the party? Cause I know I wasn't at the party. If you don't have no proof that I'm, then stop fucking talking to me. So these is like identity swapping and like somebody got your identity and they got an extensive rap sheet for being in the shadows all the time, and they want you to take on that load. That's why I said it never made sense for Jesus to come here and die for these people's sins. Because when they, like they say, you come in this world alone, you gonna die alone. I wonder who or what somebody been talking to, because now that need to be replaced. It's like an old spark plug or something, bitch. Or when you, I know when you trying to turn on your light in the car, and you got that little, those little fuses or whatever it's called. It's like a fuse is out. Is you all right? Like Weekend at Bernie's is sitting in some dungeon and people be going asking this person questions and then write out their own answer and response. When this nigga been sitting in that, he got coins in his eyeballs, his skin is falling off the body. This nigga been dead for centuries, and you going in here talking about you was asking the king something. Motherfucker, this person is dead. Or somebody hiding the fact that a grandmother or something got dementia and say that this grandmother had to take over for you when you was a strapping young healthy person when they found you and said, "Oh, this is the queen, damn, this might be a good idea," and then somebody got jealous and started hating. Like everything, I mean, like if we want to revamp something, God lead, this is like God gave us the perfect thing and somebody didn't like that. The heartbreaking thing is this could be somebody that you cared about once. Like somebody can't just be happy that you was able to get away with this for 17 years pretending to be a queen and sitting here telling us what to do behind the scenes, but we found the real queen. You know, it's something like this. Again, this could be something that's attached to the royal family that won't stop. And somebody is like, believe me, you don't want it. You don't want to. You don't want if you feel like there's something left of the royals, you don't want to climb up on there and get that. If anything, you want to dismantle that, take all the whatever, and just rebuild it your own way. You promise there's something hiding in every crevice from this shit that these people been doing for the past 20 something years in your name. It's almost like somebody giving you something back, a house or something. Oh, this it's in the woods, and then all of a sudden the police come rampaging through, and you're like, oh, I just got this place a year ago, but your name been on here. Oh, I know, but it was a discrepancy. They don't give a fuck what you saying. It was a discrepancy. I heard about this inheritance. My mother moved here. She never told me about it. She just died, and I found out that 20 years ago my uncle left me this house, not my mom this house, and she did. And something like this. No, but somebody's waiting for something. They're gonna be like, okay, here go the keys to whatever this is. These would be the people that kill somebody in a vehicle that somebody gave you, or a home, and say, here are the keys. Now you found out our trick and everything like this. You're like, oh, thanks. And when you get the place, this is what I picked up on like a year ago. Either if this is a big ass mansion, somebody gonna be already built a whole crib in the attic, and one night when you go to sleep, you just got to be done with. Or this is a situation where somebody about to give you a home, right? But for the past 10 years, people been taking bodies because I think we read something about bodies being heaped up and bodies is gonna be on the property. You hear what I'm saying? And you're gonna go down for this crime after all these people then went and did something like this. Okay, we talked about this, I think last year, because I was watching that thing when they was like, "Oh, Drake just bought some land down in Texas or a big house or something," and I'm like, mm. I think I did a video on it, and I'm like, but it was something about like some a fake bush or something like this, and some bodies being on in some dwelling or on some prop. This is like a city in Texas, like Houston or Dallas. It's like somewhere that I never been to. Somewhere I've never been. I've only been to San Antonio, in Austin, I think. No, only San Antonio. So, I've never spent the night. I've stopped or something on the way through, but I've never spent the night in I don't think any other state, any other city in Texas. So this is like something like that. Somebody's gonna give somebody something. Um, Also, these gold coated raindrops. Like, can you turn that down or put your headphones on? Because you ever see coat of arms with like shapes like this, seeds or like little drops or something like this. This is heavy seeding. We could be talking about seeds like fertility, or we could talk about seeds like seeding, like CEDES. When somebody seeds or comes through and like christens the land or confiscates the land or purchases the land or spread themselves out amongst the land. Like when the first people was coming here talking about we're gonna name this Johnson County like this. But I think in the Bible it said the ones that name these cities after they self or something like this. hmm So we could be talking about that kind of seeding or semen that were coming over and seeding the soil or the people, the women, marking their territory or whatnot. And some of those relationships brought forth children that are or bloodlines or family lines that are here today that have grown and blossomed into something. hmm Yeah, see, this card keeps coming up. It was just there. I wasn't gonna pull it, but somebody could have said you wasn't their wife or try to kill somebody for, leave somebody for dead, and now somebody's like, okay, you is my wife. I figured out somebody lied to me or something like this. Cause we got Perez or Perez. Somebody's name could be Perez was in reverse, and then the wife was in the upright. But when my daughter just put it on the table playing around, she like to do that sometimes. I don't know why. The wife is in reverse, so I feel like back here, somebody could also be like, "Oh, see what I mean? These people are vampires or something. We y'all seen me kill her like this, but this might buzz somebody out. Like somebody might be going crazy. Why do I need to see that in the middle of my life? Somebody could be going crazy like, I seen her something and tell on themselves. Like somebody could be getting freaked out. Yeah, some plans or something here that's failed. Can you please turn that annoying person off?
No, he's not annoying.
Somebody's also trying to see if you're gonna take it to the top, bitch. Let you find out something about me. This could be father and daughter, or feather and daughter, feather and son. Somebody's trying to say like, oh, I know you don't know fully, or somebody's like, yeah, she know that she communicating with you. She do, and she going this far. She just gonna tell that quick. She don't got no remorse. But they lying. I don't know who's talking when, whatever they doing when they trying to send these messages for me to do these readings. I really don't know. Okay. It's some groups that you just can't trust. You haven't had too many experiences with them. Yeah. You haven't had enough experiences with them to know that how they really operate. It's some groups that are like out of limits or out of reach. These could be the dark eyed people or the dark skies. That it's dangerous. You don't want to join nothing with these people because it's too much about them. I'm not gonna say that like I don't fear anything, but I feel like there's too much unseen. But it's almost like somebody wants you to feel like if there's a group you're gonna side with, let it be that. Or this is like I was reading a book and it said when the dark ones come or something like this and come through, it's best that you join them. This ain't nothing biblical. This is like something like a scary movie, like scary thing or something.
Scary movie.
Like
Like.
like something, some kind of writings like that.
Sorry, Mom.
Like this is a dark mob of creatures that's going to come through and nobody can defeat them. And whenever I hear that, I think about God and I think about, well, I'm gonna go ahead and stand my ground still. Okay, that's how I be thinking. Because I was picking up today that somebody is connected to some advanced beings or something here. But I'm the master of these advanced beings. You stole them? Okay. I don't like people talking to me when I'm doing readings, Bree. But they don't have no standing here. Um, this could be like you finding out that you have like 25 agents from Haiti in your government or something like this, and this is who's bossing you around now. And it's like it's better to to face these motherfuckers now. Yeah, it's better to face them now and tell you to go freak off than to find out the hard. Stop, please. Then find out the hard way.
Stop being mean.
Prayers in reverse bites. Stop. This could be this karma bites. Like, get the hell out of here then.
Wow, Mom.
We got easy in reverse. Somebody was trying to get a message to somebody before they exited, turned, had to stop, had to get out. This could also be somebody's wife is in reverse here. Somebody could have found out their wife, or this could be this Jaden energy. Somebody could have found out these Whitakers, or somebody was using somebody else's birth month or birth date so that they could come off as the first lady, or they can come off as something here. Also, somebody feels like anybody that is going to be around them is going to bow down to them, and it's just not happening here. This bites energy could have been pouring out somebody's Ace of Cups or information. I don't know what the intentions of this person is. Pull it up, pull it up. I don't know what the intentions. I don't know if whatever this is, it's saying that you're not going to be burdened. Somebody could have risked their life or be risking their life to get something out. Like, I don't know, these are kind of like heroes or something. I told you it's something like somebody's enjoying, like a squatter or somebody that's enjoying partaking in something that you're supposed to be calling the shot, or I'm supposed to be calling the shot with. Somebody could admire you or could have hated you and they admire you or something like this. I don't know. Or this bites person is looking at an upright, but they're using your intel. But again, in the end, you're not gonna be. What did I tell you? If somebody's using your something, but I'm just a perfectionist. Almost a little bit when I put my mind to something and I choose to do it. I could slouch around 75 million days of my life. But if somebody asks me to do something, even if I do it at the last minute, I do it to the T. I don't play around when I accept a challenge or accept a job or accept a title or accept something. So it's kind of funny how you are this. These people are trying to deny you. God's still working this shit on you and through you. Your mind is still thinking about it. But somebody's trying to create a gap here. For what? Eventually, you're about to have to move out of the way. We got the Empress here. They call false judgment on the Empress. And this is being shown. All these women or all these haters or something. With this sun in reverse. Whoever this is that was having fun sitting in my seat with my title. Somebody could have even started a family with somebody else, came and took your kids off of your child, your original form of your child, off of false pretenses, and this child is just sitting there like without their mother or father. Somebody feel like a motherless child. Because this is somebody that likes people that they can control or something, but you were never ever supposed to have control over people because God can already see what you're doing or how you handle them. Some people they was promised something and they notice and they ain't getting nothing like they was supposed to. And somebody's mad or something. This is like an uprising or a revolt. Weapons development. That's what I'm saying. Somebody could be developing some type of weapons of mass destruction, or whoever this is could be a weapon of mass destruction, or whatever they're finding out in somebody's mind is a weapon of mass destruction. We got in fan, so no burdens in a fan, or somebody's just a fan. They're not burdened by you. They're not afraid of you. You're just a fan, another fan. And then we got judgment in reverse with try me or try. So somebody could have tried to call false judgment here. And this could have activated something here. Also, these are Navy or water deities in reverse here. And we also have the Air Force is in reverse. So these people of the air or whoever the forcer is already in reverse. But the air, how you going to breathe with no air? Or like I said, with this Air Force energy, the Air Force is in reverse because they deny somebody. Like top flight security type motherfucker. Like, you might be the first girl in your family, but somebody can go there. Somebody sees it in you, or they seen it in you, or it was written that you were supposed to be at the top of something. Now we may not be talking about Air Force when it comes to military, but this is a higher sense of, this is like the heavens. They're in reverse now because they denied the top flight person of the heavens, or God, bitch. Like, for real. As far, whatever God they think is as far as they've reached, that these people are so haughty that they feel like they was able to touch the sky or touch God. This is somebody that's saying in their heart, it ain't nothing higher than this. Look at that person down there, that pathetic looking person. Look at all these material things I have. or that I took from this person. It's almost like people that betrayed their queen or they're finding out the truth. They're trying to come back in. Say this was like 2030 and this is a cyber world. People are trying to come back in and push them buttons and reconnect them cords or something. Or like that one movie that I seen when they went back to that center. This guy had created something. It's like wiggly thing. Electric worm came out of this like big apparatus that they made, and it zaps. It bit somebody, and then it made a whole chain of events. And then some new scientists came in and was like, wait, we need you to recreate that shit that you made. That we looked at the footage. We need you to recreate whatever that is that you recreated with whatever his name was here before. And the person's like, well, I don't know. Let me see. And start messing around. And I think he was able to get the server up and running again. Like these are like last stitch efforts. Motherfuckers already in Mars or something. On Mars, so-called Mars or something. And they just feeling something, man. Also some torture. Somebody's getting tortured somewhere. This is also like Pinocchio, when those little boys got led to the Pleasure Islands or whatever it's called. The Katroya energy. So, but I don't know what the fuck this is, because all these other people and these women that been like on the road touching bases had to pick up and go, supposedly go to jail. I don't know how it feels to be in that lifestyle, but I know how it feels to have secret hands on you that you can't. It seems you can't do nothing about them. Who do you even call? Not even the Ghostbusters. So you know, sometimes I feel like some of these girls be putting on, but you know, I hear people making their claims or something like this, but it's almost like, no, whatever's going on with me got to be higher level shit. This is above the government, NASA, something. This is like you can't Google this. All right, this got to do with the heavens. Yeah, a well-informed, wise person. Somebody could be wanting to make it seem like you well-informed just because you can, just because you have the. It's like a speaker box is built into me with the information. I'm not comprehending all the time what's coming out. I'm just a speaker, right? Something about a house speaker or the speaker. Um, it's like I don't need to. I'm just the microphone, because whatever is about to get done is about to get done any fucking way. Whatever this disaster is or whatever, it's about to happen anyway. It's like none of these people have this information until they go in and get the new cartridge or get plugged in either. But whatever this is, it's against the law for these people to have this information. This could also be why they were creating these robots or something here, so they could just sit them there with my intel or something like this, because they fear in God. This is something about touch or sight. They're scared. Flying monkeys and a tormentor. They kidnapped somebody and sold somebody, and the flying monkeys could have orphaned somebody. These could be people that come and pick people up and just drop them off in strange places on China's imaginary super trains or whatever you call it. Yeah, somebody needs an exorcist, or this exorcist person is this Beauty 9419 that sends snake attacks on people. She's like the queen of the snakes. This could also be representing this too, because this person wants my Ace of Cups. The first they wanted my love. Then you want my love, would you? Somebody wants somebody's love or something here. They're not getting it. This could also be this grandmother with this hysteria. These people don't think that I know what this grandmother could have did. Secret agent. That's what I said, secret agent here. Gluttony. This is like the gluttony has something to do with the amount of power that somebody wants over someone. Somebody could have. This person could be the person that died in the accident too. Somebody could have been giving somebody. This could be like the dead girlfriend that was giving somebody head when they died. Like the dead girl and Shadow Moon's dead girlfriend. Mm. Yeah, we got deposer here with the governor. I thought it said government is in reverse here. Some pharaoh is in reverse here, and somebody else been given the power and authority here. Um, you could put somebody else in the White House if you want to, but this is deteriorating the nation. Or you could put somebody else in a spot where they're around the team that they're supposed to be working with. Whatever. It would never make sense on this earth unless something else was running this world for somebody to be thinking that you're supposed to do everything from a distance with no paperwork, no meetings, no nothing, no people talking back and forth with you. They just want to sit here and somebody to open their mouth and just roll out their tongue and all the answers come out. You're never gonna get it. I'm not either because I don't get it until God give it to me. And if you treating me like this, you're not getting it either. You can dig in there all you want to and try to get it out. You ain't getting shit. Like this is when people gonna say, "Damn, we do need that person" or something like this. I don't know. I don't give a fuck about y'all at that point. These people that's doing this, I don't. You're wasting everybody's time because you want to be the one to hold the controller or you want to get in the front seat. This is what this feels like when I used to fight over the front seat with my brother and my sister. You've been in the front seat for 30 years, 25 years, acting like you wasn't, and ain't shit changed, but got worse. I'm disregarding you. I have the right to disregard stupid shit. Remove it. You know what I'm saying? You think you know somebody because you don't because you think you know somebody because you hear me talking on a tarot channel. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like that's all somebody know how to do? Like what's wrong with you? I told you somebody's scared. Somebody's scared because something has been uncovered here. This is like God allowing for a king or a queen or a god to be chopped down just to see how these motherfuckers think before he put you right back on your pedestal and let you finish the job he didn't put you here for. Yeah, these people ain't gonna be able to steal somebody's stuff no more because this is a position of authority. You can't have people digging in this person. You building infrastructure or something like this, somebody just stealing all your ideas every time. Oh, guess who? Chuck is the number one architect in the land. This this motherfucker don't know nothing. You went to school with him. You got all the idea, but some reason you can't never get the funding because this motherfucker got connections and he acting like he taking your ideas and his money and building an empire when you the one got the motherfucking ideas and you got the right to keep them to yourself unless you could die with them ideas and don't give it to no fucking body. Don't nobody got the right to go digging up in your head and getting your shit out and don't give you a portion. Yeah, these people in the underworld can't even raise up there. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting tired of doing videos. I'll talk to y'all later.